side by side on silent streets. Our steps align, but not our beats. You look ahead, I glance behind. In all this noise, you're hard to find.
Your hand is close, but thoughts are far. I trace your mood like fading stars. We're synced in space, but not in mind. Love used to pose, we're now confined.
The groove still plays, but misses tone. We're dancing sharp, but not alone. Parallel hearts in traffic lights, missing turns and losing nights. I move, you pause, we break the phrase. In music built from better days.
We're not apart, but not aligned. A syncopated love we find. Still in the groove, just off the cue. Will we restart or bid adieu?
We used to swing with effortless flow. Now we rehearse what we don't show. I left you not a second late. Our rhythm now recalibrate.
Do you still hear the song I hum?
Or have we both grown slightly numb?
Not broken, just a blurred duet. The jazz survives, but reinterprets.
Parallel hearts not out of tune, just walking different jazz in June. We'll find a way, remix the sound, where hearts can meet on solid ground. So here's the beat, I won't let go.
The tempo's here will ebb and flow.
No perfect sync, but still we try. Love's groove survives, it doesn't die. Caught your gaze just yesterday. I knew we'd lost our gentle way, but silence doesn't fix the score. So here I am with open chords.
You spoke in rhythm, I misread. I answered late or not instead. But maybe now with tempo clear, just notes that rise in honesty. Open measures,
Play with care. Love's not flawless, but it's rare. So take this beat I offer now. It's not precise, but it's my vow. No mask, no rush, no clever phrase, just music built through honest days. We've bent and strained, but not let go. Now let this song rebuild the flow.
I'm not as certain as before, but I won't hide behind closed door. Your voice still wraps around my doubt and leads me gently back throughout.
I don't need perfect pitch or rhyme.
Just time with you and space to climb.
Together, not in polished form, but raw and real, that keeps us warm. Open measures, soft and true. I write this chorus just for you. It's not a fix, but it's a start. Played straight from our imperfect heart. So let the rhythm gently heal what words alone could not reveal. And if you still believe like I do, then let our measures play us through.
but still we ripple, still we sing a melody that doesn't shout, but lifts the air and cancels doubt. Echoes of us, not loud or sharp, just woven in the urban heart. From corner shops to skyline glow, they feel the warmth we let flow. So let's keep walking, keep the grace, and hum this tune in every space. We may be two, but somehow see we echo more than you and me. I built this orbit out of silence, a steady loop with no reliance. My rhythms hummed in private tone, no echo shared, no voices known. Then you arrived, not loud, not kind, but still you tilted every line. A footstep in my sonic dust, a glance that breached my quiet trust. You didn't knock, you didn't ask, but peeled my stillness like a mask. I heard your rhythm in my air, a foreign beat that wasn't rare. You played no chords, you hummed no tune, yet moved my moons with silver spoons. I didn't mean to let you in, but space reshapes from subtle spin. This isn't love, it's not alarm, just resonance I didn't harm. Resonant intruder, shift and sway, you bent my orbit in your way. I don't resist, but I don't fall. I echo back, but not with call. My pulse adjusts without retreat to frequencies you seem to greet. You're not my song, you're not my flame, but somehow tuned into my name. I dance around your phantom tone, not close, not far, not quite alone. You're like a sax beneath my breath, not harmony, but depth, not death. Each beat you leave is soft, concise, a melody that tastes like ice. I watch it melt inside my heat and wonder if we ever meet. I vibrate gently where you step, not broken, but no longer kept. You're not a guest, I won't define, but still you echo into mine. Resonant intruder, where you once stood. I'm moving tones that feel this good. Your trace became my favorite groove. Not heavy now, just made to move. I blend in hues that used to sting. Now every shade's a note I sing. You didn't stay and that's okay. Your echo taught my feet to sway. I painted nights in deeper tones, then danced them out in brighter zones. The silence you left once was cold, but now it sparkles uncontrolled. My rhythm isn't made of doubt. It's what my heart keeps dancing now. I step in beats that used to ache and turn them into moves I make. You weren't rhythm, just a spark that lit a light inside my dark. Grooving my colors, soft and wild, not lost, not broken, just rest out. You brushed a shade, I took it home, then dyed it into heart and soul. No need to name what made me glow. I'm moving tones you'll never know. My melody won't call you back, but sways with grace, no sense of lack. This isn't longing, this is choice. I harmonize with my own voice. The chord we missed became my flair. It doesn't need you to be there. I stitched my light with midnight thread, then danced beyond what could have bled. Each pulse I make is not a plea, but what your absence gave to me. Color isn't static, feel it bend. Groove begins where pain could end. Grooving my colors, tune by tune, a silhouette beneath my moon. You didn't chorus my line, but you're the shade that gave it shine. So if you trace this beat someday, know you once helped it find its way. Not mine, not yours, but something new. I groove because I wanted to. You move without demand, like rhythm I could understand. I kept my pulse close to the chest, afraid the beat might not be met. But then you played a note so low, it match the part I couldn't show. I never knocked, just past the gate. Your tempo walked, it didn't wait. Still something in your subtle sway felt like my silence knew the way. We didn't speak in major lines, but still our rhythms intertwine. When we echo, we don't leave, we just fill in what we need, like two waves inside a song, neither right and neither wrong. We weren't searching for a sound, just got pulled by what we found. So stay near and I'll remain in this quiet, warm refrain. I hummed a shape, you shaped a hum. We found where both our voices come. No label mark, this sort of blend. Just signal sent and signal bend. No conductor held our pace. No timeline, no mark space. Just echo soft and true. And me hearing pieces of you. When we echo, there's no name, no past to light, no fear to tame. Just the pull and let it be. A rhythm lived, not planned, just free. So echo me if you align. I'll echo you and call it mine. And where we meet in sound and tone is the first place we've ever known. Soft hi-hat shuffle, piano riff gliding in. I walk not fast but with a tune, a rhythm beneath the moon. I shape my tone in quiet light, where echoes taught my shade to write. No louder cries, no sudden spark, just notes composed inside the dark. I listen to the pause between, where thought grew warm and steps grew keen. And now I stand not to impress, but just to walk in true finesse. You showed me how a tone can bend, not break, not fight, but softly send. So now I gather every part and meet the day with honest art. My stride is syncopated grace, no rush, but neither slow embrace. I carry silence from before and paint it into something more. No fanfare calls, no curtain raised, just motion built from self I praise. These steps are mine in rhythm whole, no copy shout to start, just leaned into my softened heart, where motion didn't seek to win, but just to let the real begin. I walk in tones that once were still, now moved by grace, not forceful will. This tempo finds me not alone, but more than I have ever known. So when I step, it's not for show, it's how my soul began to grow. And in this jazz that gently flows, I meet the world the way it knows. I walk not fast but with a tune, a rhythm earned beneath the moon. I shape my tone in quiet light, where echoes taught my shade to write. No louder cries, no sudden spark, just notes composed inside the dark. I listen to the pause between, where thought grew warm and steps grew keen. And now I stand not to impress, but just to walk in true finesse. You showed me how a tone can bend, not break, not fight, but softly send. So now I gather every part and meet the day with honest art. My stride is syncopated grace, no rush but neither slow embrace. I carry silence from before and paint it into something more. No fanfare calls, no curtain raised, just motion built from self I praise. These steps are mine in rhythm whole, no copy made, no borrowed role. Each move I make reflects my hue in tones of blush and quiet blue. The jazz I hum, the chords I breathe are laced with truth. I won't
I used to wait for your reply, drop half a hint, then pass it by. But now I'm done with clever lines. My heart outshouts the warning signs. You wrote in riddles, danced around.
I read between but never found.
So here's the truth without a mask.
It's you I want, no need to ask.
We've spun in jazz and coy delay. Now let this rhythm clear the way.
No more subtext, no sideways glance. This love deserves a second chance. You look, I leap, we don't disguise. This chorus wears no compromise. So take the mic and sing it true. I'm not afraid of loving you. The horns will shout, the beat will rise, and all of us will recognize. I'll drop the metaphors inside.
No sugarcoat, no alibi.
Just this I want, the now you bring. With every note your fingers swing.
You asked if I could make it loud.
So here I am, no fear, no crowd.
We used to whisper what we meant.
Now those words are fully spent. So let the jazz explode and fly. The truth's not shy when sync is high. No more subtext, here's the flame. I call you now, I say your name. No metaphor, no master light, just brass and swinging hearts in flight. We loved in quiet, now in shout. The stage is real, the lights are out. So if you're in, then take this cue. No more pretending I want you.
Walked ahead by half a pace. I matched your steps, tried not to chase. Your scarf took flight, the wind played games, but you just smiled and called my name.
In the traffic hummed, the city moved, but in your stride, the noise was soothed. I touched your sleeve.
Sidewalk sync, a moving beat to shadows cast in subtle heat. No hands were held, but still we knew the space between us wasn't two. City jazz with lovers blend, no need to rush, no need to bend. The world went fast, we found our lane and stepped in sync through sun and rain.
You joked about the dog ahead.
I laughed and blushed at what you said.
Then silence came, but nothing left.
Our rhythm held, we didn't slack.
You bumped my arm, I tapped your shoe.
Then asked, is this a date for two?
I didn't know, just looked away.
But found your smile had more to say.
They say the heart beats loud alone,
But ours just tapped a softer tone.
no need for vows or neon signs.
Just sidewalk sync and quiet lines. We walked through crowds, unnoticed still, but found need for touch to know we fit the rhythm spoken. We commit. Sidewalk swinging, jazz replay. Your breath kept time, my feet obey. We didn't plan, we didn't ask, but love just slipped into the task. You walked in time, but not with sound. The room slowed down, the lights spun round. One glance I seen, not planned or pressed, just jazz between a heartbeat's rest.
I placed my cup, you raised your brow. No need for noise, we float somehow.
You said it's loud, I said not here. We met beneath the chandelier.
No rush, no rhyme, just under safe flow. A love that starts when no one knows.
Swing slow with me, don't count the beat. Just lean into this velvet seat. You hum my smile, we improvise, and love begins in subtle time.
Your cold brushed mine, a minor chord. My fingers drum the velvet board.
We spoke in pauses, not too clear, but still I knew you'd keep me near.
You tapped your ring, I tapped my soul.
Our rhythms met without a goal.
A laugh, a sip, no need to try. Just jazz unfolding in July.
No chart to read, no key to shift. We start with touch, then let it drift.
A first glance wrapped in syncopation.
Unscripted love in quiet motion. Swing slow with me, not just tonight, but through each dim and soft street light. You lean, I breathe, we harmonize in love that lives past alibis. Swing slow.
Found a tone where I feel whole, a gentle blue that warms my soul. It doesn't shout, it doesn't fade. It holds the songs I softly made. I hum alone beneath its hue, till I imagine parts of you. The rhythm didn't rush or tease, just offered you a place to breathe. I won't rehearse what I should say, but if you listen I might play a phrase that waits between my lines, where silence folds in shape of lines. You're not a fix, you're not a spark, but still you move the subtle dark. And though I won't demand reply, I leave a note beneath the sky. You're not required to bring a flame, just meet me where I say your name. Meet me in the blue island, where nothing takes and all can give a tone that isn't raw or loud, but just enough to wrap the sound. You won't get lost, you won't be seen, just notice softly in between. So come in quiet, come in true, and I'll unfold my shades for you. Oh. I'm not afraid of being known, just weary of the undertone, that love must shine, must burn, must rise, when it can simply synchronize. I won't present a perfect stage, but turn the page I've earned with age. This melody is not a plea, but tune I shaped with honesty. If you arrive, then let it be. No need to match, just breathe with me. I'll play a chord and you respond. No contract, just a gentle bond. Meet me in the blue I keep, not shallow, not beyond too deep, just where a tempo matches breath, and what we give replaces death. No titles carved, no lines rehearsed, just music shared, not quench nor thirst. So if you hear and feel it too, then walk into this blue I drew. I didn't break, I bent with grace. Each silence made a softer trace. Not shadow, just a lighter tone, where I reflect but not alone. I used to fear the stillness kept all parts of me I hadn't met, but now I move in silence. Your rhythm showed me how to see not just the you but more of me. I didn't echo just for sound, but felt my inner voice rebound. No longer lost, no longer dim. I found my shape within your hymn, and in this tempo bright, precise, I walk with warmth, not cold device. Not waiting for a cue or sign, but claiming back this pulse as mine. I refract with clarity and beat in places where my truth repeats. A gentle glow, a moving stream. No longer bound, no longer a dream. I don't dissolve, I resonate in vibrant tones that circulate. So if you see me dancing through, know every step is shaped by you. Not silence now, but jazz release. Emotion made from inner peace, where bending light becomes my call, and I'm no longer scared to fall. I refract with clarity and cheer. Each note I sing is drawing near. No fragile lines, no faded hue, just honest shade in vibrant blue. I'm not escaping, I expand to meet the rhythm now at hand. And when I shine, it's not for show, it's simply where I chose to grow. I float alone, and it feels like mine. No signal trails behind my spine. No tether pulls, no names remain. Just orbit lines that feel humane. A silent swell inside my chest, where memory folds itself to rest. I walk in rooms without a weight, and let the stillness calibrate. No need to chase what didn't stay. I let the echoes fade away. No longer anchored by a trace, I hum alone in open space. A tone that no one else can hear still rings in me so crystal clear. But I don't reach, I don't rewind. I keep what faded undefined. I used to crave a shared descent. Now I drift deliberately bent. Private orbit, quiet spin, where sound begins and ends within. No gravitation, no regret, just solitude. I won't forget my pulse aligns with distant haze. I move with light in secret phase, not lost, not lonely, not concealed, just real in rhythm, the void is velvet, never black. It wraps me slow, then gives me back a thought, a note, a gentle tide, where nothing breaks but all can slide. I whisper low to hear my skin. I echo softly deep within. It's not about what might have been, it's how I learned to dwell and spin. I'm not erased, I'm just released. In silence I become increased. My orbit loops without demand, just gravity I understand. Private orbit, self-made tune, I drift beneath the violet moon. The world may pulse beyond my view, but I still sing because I do. So if you catch this song someday, you'll hear the light I chose to stay, not reaching out, just floating through. My sound is mine, no longer you. I saw your shadow through the steam, a passing hum beneath my theme. You didn't stay, you didn't speak, but still your rhythm haunts my week. A half-filled chair across the hall, where strangers sit and voices fall, but none of them quite shift the air like you did, though you're nowhere there. You tapped your foot, that subtle beat, It matched my pulse, now feels offbeat. I trace the timing of that glance and wonder if it was romance. You left no name, no place, no clue, just frequency I can't undo. So here I sit and let it ring, the echo of a fleeting thing. This isn't longing, not a plea, just something you left stuck in me, left in my frequency. You resonated quietly. Now every noise feels vaguely tuned to what you sparked and what I ruined. I try to mute the signal's trace, but silence doesn't clear your place. You pass through time, not meant to stay, but part of you won't drift away. The hallway hums with city lights. I fake a smile, my soul contrives. It's not a loss, it wasn't love, but still it fits like worn out glove. Did you feel this in your skin, or was I just a wave within, a passing blur, a false ideal, still somehow vivid, still too real? You didn't answer, but I didn't ask. That's the rhythm I couldn't mask. I lean on beats that you don't own, but still they sound like monochrome, left in my frequency, like smoke that moves invisibly. I walk through tones that miss their key and wonder if you hum of me. You're gone, it's fine, I'll play it cool, but still your rhythm breaks the rule. So if you pass my song again, no, you remain, just not as well.
This lamp casts shadows I can't hide. I told the world that I'm just fine.
But now you're gone and light turns slow. It paints the truths I didn't show.
I speak to silence in this room.
I hum the tune we used to bloom.
Half-light confession, tender voice, not loud enough, but still my choice to say I miss the way you'd breathe and how our rhythm would relieve nobody.
It's no scene in mind, just me and thoughts I left behind. If you're not here to read this line, I'll sing it once, then make it
I stepped away, but not too far. Still trace your shape in midnight star.
Regret's not loud, but it exists. Like songs we thought we'd never miss.
Love isn't gone, it just transformed.
Now it's a shadow, soft and warm.
Half-light confession, not a plea, just echo left inside of me. If you should hear this late refrain,
No, I was real beneath the strain.
so let this night not be regret, but quiet proof I won't forget. No need to answer, just to know this light still glows although you go. After all the words we said, the silence turned a softer thread. You smiled with eyes I hadn't seen, and suddenly the sky grew green.
I didn't know what truth could bring, but now it hums in everything. Even crowded streets feel new since I've been walking them with you. The world's unchanged, but now it glows. You touch the part that no one knows. Color in the air we breathe, soft as jazz beneath the leaves. Nothing
Nothing changed, yet all feels bright
since you saw me in the light.
No big shift, just subtle grace in how you speak and how you face. We don't need a loud encore. We're music I've not felt before. I used to chase a louder thrill. Now quiet peace gives stronger will. You move and I begin to see this rhythm's made for you and me.
Your laugh aligns the skies I see.
And now the world plays differently.
We found a tune, not bold or grand, but woven gently hand in hand.
Color in the air we breathe turns our story underneath.
In whispered notes and steady tone, this melody feels like home. So play it slow or swing it true. I want this tempo, me and you. No perfect chord, no dazzling flare, just us and color in the air. Color in the air we breathe, soft as jazz beneath the leaves. Nothing changed, yet all feels bright since you saw me in the light. No big shift, just subtle grace in how you speak and how you face. We don't need a loud encore. We're music I've not felt before.
Color in the air.
Color in the air.
Color in the air. There's a drawer I never opened, full of postcards I have wrote, curtains drawn on in emotion that I played off as a joke. The hallway hums with old decisions, the kitchen sighs with things unsaid. I used to smile for recognition. Now I speak with things I dread. inside my closet. Not a tear, but not quite calm. I touched it like a dusty sonnet, felt the edges of old balm. I never told you half the stories, never risked the silent truth. But now I walk these inward territories, naming shadows as my proof. The floorboards groan beneath my step, but I no longer fake the death. Each echo is a kind of grace, revealing silence face to face. Rooms I never lit before now glow with fragments from our war. Not of anger, not of blame, but pieces I forgot to name. There's beauty here in broken light, where quiet screams still feel polite. You may be gone, but I'm still full of empty chairs and songs too dull. And now I sing not to impress, but to confess the loveliness of every thought I used to hide, now dancing in this home inside. The mirror doesn't judge me lately, it just listens when I speak. I used to shave so calculated, now my rituals feel weak. The plants you left still lean toward morning, though I forgot to water them. And in their wilts I feel a warning of fading joy I should defend. Each lamp I turn no longer lies, I face the parts I once disguised. Not perfect, not poetical, but honest like a hand to hold. Rooms I never lit now gleam with quiet songs and shattered dreams. I dust them off and call them mine, even if the spark declines. There's no return, no polished end, but now I learn to not pretend. This house I feared is now my chest, where I can breathe, not just impress. So if you knock, well, I'm not sure, but I might answer
I trace the shape of your goodbye. Not perfect, just a quiet try. A gentle curve, a hesitant line. Your absence framed in softened time. I sketched you in a muted hue. Not sharp, not loud, just barely true. You weren't a wound, you weren't a flame, but you left whispers in my name. You brush past like a morning breeze. No promises, just subtleties. I map the way your fingers curled around a thought you never hurled. Each touch was like an unfinished note, a stanza missing half its quote. I drew your rhythm slow and mild, and found within it me as a child. It wasn't love, it wasn't pain, just lines that echo when I strain. A blurred impression fading fast, but still I catch it as I pass. So I sketch the echo frame by frame. No need to name it, play no blame. Your outline taught me how I feel. Not broken, just a brush that's real. Like graphite smudged in rainy air. You're half erased, but still right there. I don't redraw, I don't replace. I just observe the subtle trace. A pencil line across the day, a shadow tucked in things I say. You didn't stay, you didn't speak, but made my silence turn oblique. In scattered tones I hum your trace, not to summon, just to face the way you shifted something slight inside a song that took all night. In every stroke I see more me, not you, not us, just clarity. I didn't miss what wasn't done, I simply let the sketch become. I sketch the echo, let it go. It fades in jazz, it fades in flow, and what remains is not regret, just a heart with depth it won't forget. So if you walk this song someday, know you're the hero
You stirred your drink like casting spells. I watched the sugar swirl in wells. You raised a brow, I tapped my cup. I'm here for jazz, you said, or love. You talk like lyrics never rhyme, but still your timing felt sublime. Flirtation in F minor key, a wink disguised as harmony. You tap, I tease, we improvise
with jokes that make my rhythm rise. You dropped your spoon, I caught your line. I dropped it twice to check your spine. You laughed too loud, I laughed because this isn't fate, it's jazz applause.
You mock my voice, I mimic yours. We swing through doors the staff ignores.
I ask if this is just a play.
You order cake and smile my way.
Flirtation syncopated pose.
No need for plans,
No need for false.
You lean, I grin, we intertwine.
Your laugh becomes the perfect sign.
Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ya-da-ba-ba-ya-da. Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ya-da-ba-ba-ya-da. Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-da-ba-da-ba. You lean, I grin, we intertwine.
Your laugh becomes the perfect sign.
Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ya-da-ba-ba-ya-da. Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-da-ba-da-ba. The streets have emptied, lights turned dim, but I still feel you touching brim of moments lost or softly kept in corners where your laughter slept.
Your breath still lingers in the air,
like perfume caught in evening flare.
I tried to walk a different lane, but still your voice calls out my name.
The clock forgot to say goodbye,
And night just holds what lips deny.
echoes past
Midnight, haunting still. The cafe glass, your hand, the thrill.
We dance without a music thread, just glances we were too shy to share.
Each silent beat now grows in tone. Though I'm alone, I'm not unknown. Your smile returns behind closed eyes.
where meaning lived and time defies.
The crosswalk blinked, you took your cue.
I should have asked to stay with you.
I said goodnight like it was light, but wished you'd turn and change the night.
You didn't speak, but that was loud.
Your silence danced among the crowd.
Now every sound reminds me still of things we felt against our will.
I play our jokes in slowed replay,
Then fast forward to what you didn't say.
you looked at stars but glanced at me. I wondered if we both agreed.
Now time has passed but hasn't gone. This night repeats like secret song.
Echoes past midnight won't fade thin. I hear you every time I begin. A word, a walk, a silent sigh. Each one becomes our sweet reply. I thought the jazz would end in flare, but found it lingering in the air. We didn't kiss, we didn't try, yet somehow we became that sky.
Just one more sip, the morning's warm. You hum that tune, and I transform.
It's not the highs that thrill me now, it's how you show up anyhow.
The sunlight hits your messy hair. You say my name like it's a prayer.
We don't need fireworks today. This love just walks the quiet way.
No fancy dates, no grand display. We build our world in every day. You fold my laugh into your song, and suddenly the day feels long.
Through subway hums and grocery lines, your rhythm touches all that's mine.
Every day in harmony, you and me just naturally. We talk, we pause, we breathe, we play. The music's in our Monday gray.
No need to chase a perfect rhyme. We're more than flash, we're perfect time.
So here's to socks and takeout trays. Our love performs in small displays.
You save the last rice bite for me. I write a note you'll never see.
Still we're synced in little things, like morning steps and dryer rings.
I used to think that love was loud,
But this more meaning, more. Every day in harmony, not stage lit fame, just you and me with folded shirts and evening chats. We swing in love, and that is that.
So let this music gently stay in coffee spoons and cabaret between our sighs and daily pace. This love's a song we can't replace.
No crowds, no sound, just you and me.
A melody we always knew.
The rush is gone,
But not the thrill.
your hand in mine, the world stands still. We move in time, no need to speak. Our harmony is soft and sleek.
I hear your smile
Before it shows,
between our notes. The feeling flows. The clock forgets to tick away.
this jazz is ours, no need to play. In silken chords and morning hush,
We glide inside this velvet crush.
between our notes we find our truth. No fancy words, no need for proof. The horns just hum, the drums just breathe. And in this love we don't need grief. So take the verse, I'll take the line. Together now it's all divine. No spotlight here, just gentle light. Between our notes we feel what's right. A quiet room, a vinyl spin.
The start of us begins within.
Each step we take becomes a song, where silence sings and love is strong. We're not a show, we're not a scene.
We're jazz that lingers in between.
The audience is gone and yet
This tune's the best we've ever met.
between our notes we breathe as one. Not just a phase, it's just begun.
And if this world should fall away,
this music's here to make us stay. So let it play this quiet hue
between our notes.
stand on ends of painted tile. Your joke lands soft but not in style. I smile because you hold your breath, like truth awaits beyond what's left.
I trace my steps but don't retreat. Your gaze feels warm but incomplete. The neon hum behind our backs can't mute the line we almost cracked.
You ask if I would ever leave.
I answer slow, not deep.
The air is thick with maybe that's, but
Hearts don't wait for perfect lens.
line between us clear and fine, like jazz notes split along the spine. No map, no rules, no fading light, just you and me, almost right.
We danced around it, joked in time, but silence makes it feel sublime.
If
I move close, will you remain, or will the touch become refrain? I shift my weight, you hold your stare. We're wrapped in things we didn't dare. You say we're safe like it's a shield, but safe's the dream we never heal.
one more step and it's too true.
One more pause and I lose you.
It's not the line that holds us back, it's
all the love we failed to track. So do we cross or turn around? This rhythm wears no neutral ground. Line between us, not so thin. It's made of fears we kept within. We speak in loops, but all it shows is love that neither really knows.
If I reach out, will you stay near or fold beneath unspoken fear?
This isn't just the melody, it's where we face what's yet to be. We didn't clash, we just aligned. Your edges met the curve of mine. Not symmetry, not perfect rhyme, but something shifted into time. We stepped inside without a sound. My colors stretched, my walls unwound. I didn't fall, I didn't rise, I just became a different size. Your rhythm wasn't meant to stay, but left a tint in shades of gray. I can't recall the tune you played, but still I hum the notes you made. You weren't a fire, I wasn't ice, but friction found its own device. The hue between our chords unknown now softly stains my undertone. I didn't name you in my song, but still your shade has lingered long. There's nothing loud in what you did, but every echo that I hid has tinted now with shadows lace, not haunting, just a warmer place. I blink in gradients you stirred, no longer white, no longer blurred, just moments drawn in muted light. Not wrong, not right, but finally bright. You weren't a muse, you weren't a storm, but still you bent my quiet form. I didn't ask, I didn't flee, but let you stain the part called me. Color of the collision, gentle hue of something passing, something true, not held, not chased, not really gone, but blended in where I belong. So if you fade, as all things do, no, I don't try to follow through. You left no mark I need to mend, just shade that shimmered then could It used to echo when you spoke. Now silence sings in softer strokes. I walk alone but not adrift. My voice has found its subtle lift. No need to match another pace. I move with grace. In open space, steps I claim, no rush, no race. I trace my rhythm in this place, not chasing light, just letting in the quiet bloom beneath my skin. No longer part of scripted dance. This tempo gives my soul a chance. So if you asked who I became, I'll say I walk in steps I claim. make my tea, I'm out loud, no longer shrinking for the crowd. I breathe in air that's finally mine and shape my days in freer time. There's no regret, just folded peace from letting all the noise decrease. Steps I claim, not bold, not shy, just clear enough to testify that love was real, but now has flown, and I can sing here on my own. So let the beat beneath me grow in rhythms only I can know. I'm not undone, I'm just refrained and walking now in steps I claim.
You joked about love like it's just a game. Drop silly hints with no real aim. But tonight you pause between each line, and I felt you reaching past the rhyme. You stirred your cup but didn't sip. Your fingers traced the porcelain lip. I watched your smile half disappear, as if the truth was trembling near.
So I asked, still teasing me.
You said, I don't think joking sets me free.
Moonlight confession, shadowed and slow. It's in the way you won't let go of each glance and quiet phrase, where laughter once would mask the haze.
I didn't mean to fall for this, but somehow you made doubt feel bliss.
Between each jest, beneath each grin, a tender truth was tucked within.
You touched my wrist like it was bread.
I let your warmth forgot to wait.
No punchlines now, no clever say.
Both just you and I, and hearts we crave.
You leaned but didn't say a word.
The silence louder than I'd heard.
We used to spar with harmless wit. Now every pause seems infinite. You said I fake boldness when I fear.
I said I laugh so you won't hear.
The way your name feels in my chest,
like lyrics waiting to be confessed.
You blinked, I breathed, then spoke again.
I think I lost where jokes began.
Moonlight confessions spun in air. No longer soft, no longer spare.
You laughed, but now I understood. This joke was never made of wood.
The punchline change became a vow. I didn't ask for love, but now we share a rhythm, slow and true, a gentle swing from me to you. Yesterdays, place them where the quiet stays. Not locked away, not thrown aside, but just enough to let me glide. The air still hums of what we were, but doesn't beg me to recur. The door ahead, a shade unknown, still beckons like a wiser tone. The hallway glows with silent chants, not urgent, more like gentle dance. My feet don't rush, but they align with beats that feel like truly mine. I'm not escaping what I knew, I'm just expanding on my view. The love I lost became the seed for sound I never thought I'd need. No map, no rules, no guided cue, just rhythm waiting to renew. I may not know what lies ahead, but I walk with words I never said. Next room, new sound, I'm stepping in, with echoes fading from my skin. No promises, no perfect script, just me and beat I finally gripped. Past melodies, they had their time, now I compose with freer rhyme. I smile unsure, but still profound. This path begins with silent sound. Some shadows follow as I move, but they don't speak, they simply prove that scars can shimmer when they heal. And Rhythm hums the way I feel. The world's not brighter overnight, but cracks allow the softer light. And if I falter, lose the phrase, I'll improvise through newer ways. I whisper to the mirrored floor, you're braver now than times before. And every echo that was pain becomes a chord I now sustain. Next room, new sound, I walk, I learn through keyless doors and hearts that turn. It may be quiet, may be loud, but still I move beyond the cloud. No finish line, no last refrain, just motion built from past and strain. This room may shift, this beat may stray, but I'll keep walking anyway. Reach for salt, I brushed your hand.
We paused too long to understand.
Your laugh came late, but not untrue.
I wasn't sure what I should do.
Fingers met like chords misplayed.
I lingered long, but never strayed.
You stepped too close to get the cream. I leaned too far, like in a dream. No accidents, no clumsy fate. This rhythm chooses its own way. Touch of real electric skin.
No scripted line,
no practice spin. You breathe, I blink, the scene rewinds to where my heart first crossed the lines. This isn't jazz for subtlety.
it swings through every ache and breeze.
We move like notes too fast to catch.
And let our hands rewrite
the patch.
You spilled your words and brushed my sleeve.
I felt a reason not to leave.
Your voice was crisp, your throat unsure.
My pulse began to chase the blur.
Then silence came, but we moved still.
Not with intent, but with free will.
You said I didn't mean to lean. I said you did, but kept it clean. You asked, was that too bold to stay?
I smiled, then take my hand that way. Together now, not just in sound. Our feet don't touch the common ground. Touch of real, no need to speak. A gesture loud, a moment sleek. You step, I follow, notes unfold. Where truth is sung, not merely told. Touch of now and not pretend, the start of more than just a friend.
I saw you once, just caught your glance, a second stretched into a dance. You didn't speak, but still you stirred a rhythm I had never heard. Your walk composed a subtle phrase, my mind replayed it through the haze. No introduction, yet I knew something quiet shifted through. Touched your sleeve, I held my breath, between our silence lived a death. I didn't name it, didn't chase, but still it moved through inner space. You didn't smile, but I replied with pulsing thoughts I never hide. There's no map drawn, no guided cue, but something there felt overdue. We orbit on a careful scale. Your shadow taps my stern. Rain, a frequency I can't explain. You're not a flame, you're not a ghost, but still you draw my quiet most. I don't know you, and yet I feel you resonate. What's more than real? Across the street, but heard your cadence in my feet. The world went on, the light turned red. Still all I saw was what you said. In every gesture, every shift, you didn't give, but I received a gift of second chances, fresh unknown, of letting vibes be seeds I've sown. I won't pursue, I won't demand, but I will listen where you stand. And if you play a note again, I'll harmonize with no pretense. me now marks the sign. I'll let this temple build alone, but leave a door for what you've shown. You didn't try, but still somehow